It's every day, bro! It's every day, bro! 5 million subscribers on YouTube! How's it going, you guys? I'm Landon. I'm like the hyper version of Landon today because this is a really awesome video. This right here, we're talking about a famous YouTuber, Jake Paul. He's a 20-year-old YouTuber from Ohio, Cleveland, who has been blowing up his game on YouTube. In the past 5 months, he's gained 5 million subscribers. That is insane. I have been following him for a while now. I think he's everything great with YouTube. Well, let's talk about who this kid is. This is the top 10 Jake Paul surprising facts, and let me know what other YouTube stars you guys want me to do next in the comment section below. Put hashtag and your favorite YouTuber. Starting off at number 10, Jake Paul quickly rose to fame on Vine.
Yo, Jake is so annoying, bro.
What'd you say, huh?
It's going down for real.
His comedy made him one of the most popular people in Vine. Jake Paul was in the top 30 most popular Viners with over 4 million followers, and he had almost 2 billion loops. Jake was nominated for the Univision Vineographer at the Shorty Award. It's just too bad that Vine is no longer around, but Jake Paul took his Vine success and brought it to the YouTube world. He brought it to the YouTube game. At number 9, let's talk about his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel, because he's very creative, it's called Jake Paul. And you guys can check it out right over here. There's an annotation here you guys can check out. And also I'll put the link down below, but you guys have already subscribed to him probably. He's one of the biggest ones on here right now. He's definitely the fastest growing. He has around 7 million subscribers at this time of recording, but by the time you watch this video, he's gonna have millions more because like I just mentioned, he's the fastest growing YouTube channel right now. Jake has been gaining over 1 million subscribers a month with over 220 million views a month, and these numbers are just gonna double. Jake's numbers are increasing quickly. Jake Paul has almost 1 billion views in just a short amount of time, which is so crazy when you think about it. Jake usually makes vlog videos about his crazy life, from going in $25 million private jets to roasting his brother in music videos where he shot the music video in a mansion, expensive cars. He also does pranks. One prank, he pranked Logan Paul, that's his brother. He believed that he bought him a Lamborghini. Savage. Number 8, Jake Paul growing up was interested in wrestling. He was a competitive wrestler in high school and he trained to be a Navy SEAL. But his life totally changed after he launched Vine videos. These 6-second videos changed his life. Jake might have wanted to join the military because of his father. He was in the military. But he was struck by fame and stardom, now making millions of dollars on and off of YouTube. I was able to find a wrestling video of Jake Paul and he was a beast. I'm gonna show it to you guys, and I believe he's the one in the black. So at the end of the match, it looks like he won because his hand goes up very quickly. And in the video, I think it was Logan Paul, you can hear cheering in the background. I will link to the full video in the description below in case you guys want to watch the whole thing. Logan Paul, his older brother, was also interested in wrestling, and I was able to find a clip of him, so here that is.
Obviously extremely excited. The state send-off is a highlight of my year every year because it's fun to see all your students before you go, and they get you really excited and super pumped. I'd say last year, it being my second year, just made it all the better.
Number 7, a lot of people don't realize that Jake Paul has actually been making YouTube videos for a very long time. Yes, he's been blowing up in the last 5 months, but he's been around the YouTube game for about 10 years. Jake's dad bought him a camera almost 10 years ago for them to film, you know, football games, wrestling matches, just to film whatever they want, like family videos, and they decided to upload it onto this platform, YouTube. The YouTube channel was called Zoosh, Z-O-O-S-H. I couldn't find the original channel, but I did find their extras channel. So I'm going to show you guys a clip from that channel, and the clip I'm showing you guys is actually Logan Paul playing a prank on like a takeout service.
What's your name?
Mike
Mike what?
Butsky.
Can you spell that?
B-U-T-T-S-K-I.
G-U-T-T-S-K-I?
Yes, that's correct.
So that video was titled Randomness, and it's pretty random. It sounds like Jake filmed the beginning of the video where they pranked people with like a blowhorn. I think I can hear his voice. He must have been around 11 years old at the time. I'm talking about Jake Paul. And I'm assuming that because that video was uploaded in 2008. So if I did the math right, I think he was 11. Moving into number 6, earlier on this year, Jake Paul launched Teendom. Teendom stands for Teen Entertainment and Media Kingdom. The company strives to be the forefront of entertaining and engaging the teen market. $1 million was invested into this to create an influencer market managing and creative agency. Jake has a ton of investors backing him, which is super impressive. Again, this kid's 20 years old. It just started for him on Vine, and now he's creating companies. Some of the companies supporting him, just to name a few, is Coca-Cola, Beats, Amazon, Universal, H&M, AT&T, Burger King, American Eagle, Disney. That is quite the company, and these are the companies that really believe in Jake Paul. Number 5, let's talk about Disney. Jake was cast to star in the new sitcom show Bizaardvark. Bizaardvark is an American sitcom that premiered on Disney Channel on June 24, 2016, which is just a year ago. The first season had 20 episodes, and Jake plays the character Dirk Mann, with 2 N's. I have seen a few of the episodes, and you know what? It's actually good. Dirk plays a funny character that wants to do every dare. He likes it when people dare him to do stuff. His catchphrase is, "Dare me, bro." Dirk, although I think he's a secret genius, he comes off as like a really dumb character that doesn't really understand much, but it's funny to watch. It's actually a great concept for a show on Disney. Season 2 actually just started, and it's set to air June 23rd, so depending on when you guys watch this video, the first episode of season 2 is probably already up. And this is why on Jake Paul's vlog channel, you'll see him sometimes talking about, I gotta do this acting stuff, I gotta read lines. Well, now we know what he's up to. He's working on season 2 of his show. At number 4, Jake Paul was also in the show called Walk the Prank. It's a reality sitcom that's also on Disney. This show is about 4 kids who pull random pranks on people with hidden twists and surprises. There is also sitcom segments which features the normal kids' lives. Jake Paul and his brother Logan Paul, aka the Low Gang, appeared on the episode titled Talk the Prank with Jake and Logan. This is when they reacted to funny parts in an episode. It was like episodes just mashing all together. And some of the parts were actually creepy. Like some of the pranks, it's just, I don't know, too far. There was one prank where kids in a classroom had to cut open a rat and they weren't sure if it was totally dead. So when the kids started to open it, the rat like started to make noises. It was a cruel prank. Number 3, Jake Paul almost was sent to jail.
Secret Service is here. There's 5 guys outside. Black suits, 2 SUVs, and they're not playing. Let's go, dude.
I didn't do anything, huh?
I know, you got this. You got this.
Okay, so let me explain what happened. Jake Paul tried to do a social media challenge by hiding in the bathroom of the Eisenhower Executive Office building in Washington, D.C. after attending a social media event at the White House. Jake was able to spend several hours hidden in the bathroom before leaving in the morning hours unseen. He was able to film the whole thing, and the Secret Service took notice, and they were actually able to track Jake down. They tracked where he lived, and at the time was in Los Angeles. Everything can be seen in the video titled Secret Service Arrested Me video on his channel, Jake Paul. Secret Service came and talked to him late at night, and they deemed him not a threat. So luckily for him. If they did see him as like a threat, he would have been sent to prison, and maybe for a long time if he was considered a security threat. I mean, they could consider this a threat to the president. I don't know. That seems something very serious. Number 2, before all the YouTube fame, the Vine fame, being in movies, YouTube original series, and before his training as a Navy SEAL, Jake Paul actually started a different business with his brother, Logan. This business was landscaping. They would cut people's lawns, and the business actually went pretty well. But I guess it's good that for some reason it failed at the end, and they didn't continue doing that, because I think what they're doing here on YouTube is the best place they could have landed for themselves. Jake Paul's personality just screams out YouTube, and whether he knows it or not, but he's actually been changing the YouTube game, and he's been captivating and inspiring millions of people every single day. Finally, at number 1, Jake Paul came out with his first music video, and that's the first ever music video with him being the lead artist. The song is called Everyday Bro, featuring Team 10. This song was released on May 30th, and that was of this year, along with the music video that is now on YouTube. The video has over 25 million views at the time of this recording. This is super impressive. The song is about how rich and how famous they all are, and also how people are copying them. After the song was released, big YouTubers like H3 Productions, PewDiePie, even Rice Gum uploaded reaction videos to the song. I've watched it many times, and you know what? I think they did a great job. Whether you guys have it, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.